Let's begin by closing your eyes and taking in a deep breath. Fill your lungs with air. And as you exhale, release any tension or stress you might be holding on to. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm, glowing light radiating from within you. Feel this light enveloping you, filling you with a sense of peace and tranquility. Reflect on your inherent worth and value as a person. You are unique and deserving of kindness and respect. Take in another deep breath. And as you exhale, picture yourself accomplishing all of your goals and dreams. See yourself confidently taking steps towards your aspirations. Take in one more deep, cleansing breath. And exhale any negative thoughts or self-doubt. Visualize a protective shield surrounding you, protecting you from any negativity or criticism that may be coming your way. Take a moment to bask in this feeling of confidence and self-assurance, knowing that you are strong, capable, and deserving of all good things life has to offer. Take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin opening your eyes, carrying this sense of empowerment with you as you go about your day. All right, so today's topic is assertive self-expression. So assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts, your ideas, your feelings, your needs confidently and respectfully. So this is the differentiation that's important for us to make. It requires confidence and it requires respect. So if you're missing any one of these two things, then we're not being assertive. And so research has found that people who practice assertive communication are perceived as more competent and likable, leading to better professional and personal outcomes. So I want to take a moment and ask all of you a question. So feel free to type this in the chat. What is the opposite of assertive? What is the opposite of assertive? Procrastination, aggressive, timid, meek, timid. Yes, all of these. Self-doubting, yes. I appreciate that some of you went one direction and the other. I love that we have both of that, and because that is really the opposite of assertiveness is passiveness, so not taking action, or aggressiveness. And both of these things are the opposite of what we're talking about here. Assertive self-expression really requires something else. It requires, again, confidence and respect. So passive individuals tend to avoid expressing their own needs, desires, or opinions. They might prioritize the needs of others before theirs. And this could potentially lead to feelings of resentment or a state of, feeling like you're overlooked. There could cause some inner conflict there. And then on the other spectrum, then we have aggressiveness. So aggressive individuals, they express their needs and desires in a way that might violate the rights of others. It could cause distress in others. And this is often caused by a sense of wanting to control the situation. There might be an underlying frustration or a lack of empathy or a belief that aggression is the only way to get what they want. So that is often the reason why it comes across that way. But really, what we all want to be striving for is assertive self-expression. So before we get into, actually, I'm going to share with you a little tool, but I won't go into the details yet. I'll share that. And then I will open it up for some questions. This is the tool that we'll talk about in a moment. But let's pull out your journals now and feel free to type in the chat your answers. I want you to evaluate your current comfort level with assertiveness on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not assertive at all, 5 being extremely assertive. Where do you believe your assertiveness, your comfort level is with assertiveness today? And you don't have to write this in the chat if you can write this down in your own journal, but think about where it is today and where would you like it to be? Where is it today and where would you like it to be? Okay. So this is really for you to think about opportunities for improvement, opportunities where you think you might be able to grow. Great. Second prompt is, in which situations do you find it easier to be assertive? And in which situations might you struggle? So think about different contexts such as work, family, friends. Which environments or which situations do you feel like it's easier for you to be assertive? And where is it maybe a little bit more challenging? So sometimes we have a position at work that requires us to show up in a more assertive way, and maybe we don't show up that way in other parts of our life, or vice versa. At work, we might be a little bit more timid or maybe a little more aggressive, but at home, we're maybe a little bit more assertive. We have the comfort level or the confidence to be assertive at home. So think about where you are today, where you might have some opportunities to grow and stretch yourself. Now, the next prompt is, what specific beliefs do you hold right now that might be holding you back from being assertive? What are some common thoughts or beliefs that you have that might be preventing you from being more assertive? And remember, assertive means not only communicating what you need, but communicating it in a way that is respectful and is confident. So, opposite of passive and aggressive. What are some specific beliefs that might be holding either you or anyone that you think about in your life who might have a challenge with being assertive? What do you think causes it? You see, offending someone, disappointing someone. Yeah, so fear of offending someone or potentially fear of rejection. Definitely, these are all things. Your own doubt, self doubt, for sure. Being a people pleaser. Yeah, absolutely. Low self esteem. On the other spectrum, what about aggressiveness? What might be some underlying beliefs there that causes someone to be more aggressive in expressing their needs? Not heard. Yeah, right. So oftentimes it's a desire to be, we want to be heard, and that might be the only way that the person knows how to communicate their needs. When you know you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right, so I'm going to double down. Right? But we all know that that approach doesn't necessarily work. It might work if you have a superior and a employee relationship where you have the authority, or you have a parent-child relationship, but we know that it's not lasting. And so for you to really have a lasting ability to influence someone, you do have to be more assertive, okay? You have to be respectful and confident at the same time. Okay. Next question is, consider a scenario where you have witnessed, either this is yourself or it's someone else, you've witnessed someone being assertive. What did you admire about their approach? What did you admire about their approach? Their confidence, they were straightforward, the fact that they took charge. Great. Direct with compassion. I love that. Decisiveness, the ability to provide space for others. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. Did so respectfully, right? Provide direction. So take note of these traits. because these are things that you want to incorporate into the way that you might want to express yourself next time. And perhaps these are things that you have done, right? But there might be more opportunity for you to continue this or expand this into other situations that you might want to express more assertive self-expression. All right, so the last question is, what steps could you take to build your confidence in expressing yourself clearly and respectfully? What are some steps that you could take to start building your confidence in expressing yourself clearly and respectfully? Practicing, yes, definitely. More self reflection, yes, absolutely. Learn how to do it with grace, seeking to be heard. Start to love and honor myself more. Listen more before responding. Leadership service, believing in myself, knowing I have the tools. Yes, all of these are wonderful answers. Definitely. You do have, we all have the answers. We do. We really do. And it requires us to pause and reflect, right? So this is why these 15-minute sessions, this is what we're doing here. I'm asking you these questions. I'm not really giving you anything brand new. All of these things are probably things that you know already, but it's slowing you down and giving you an opportunity to really think about what it is that you know you want to do and you need to do. And so just stop for a moment and reflect on that and listen to that inner voice that tells you, hey, this is what I need to do. All right, so let's move into the tool that I shared. The acronym is Dear Man. Dear Man, it's a technique from dialectical behavioral therapy or DBT, and it's pretty straightforward. Describe the situation objectively. So no feelings, no emotions. You're describing the situation. You express your feelings or opinion. Okay, so this is what I think or this is what I feel. Assert your needs. This is what I need. Reinforce the benefits of what you need. What are the benefits not just for yourself, but what are the benefits for the other person? What are the benefits for the team or whoever is being impacted? Stay mindful. So if the topic veers off, you want to make sure you stay grounded, take a deep breath, and bring the topic back to what you're trying to accomplish. Appear confident. You want to make sure that you're maintaining eye contact and that you have the body language that conveys confidence. And then the last one is negotiate and stay open minded. Right? When we close ourselves off to this is the way it has to be, this is the outcome, I'm going to convince this person, that's when we become aggressive. Right? So, in order to make sure we don't veer off in that direction, we stay assertive, is by staying open minded, saying, okay, these are the things that I think, this is what I need. Now, what do you think? What's your perspective? And stay open to negotiating and compromising. All right. So, with that, I will leave you with your challenge for the day. I'd like you to think about three small steps that you can take this week to practice assertiveness. So, expressing your needs or expectations in a confident and respectful way. So, it could be anything from practicing role playing with someone, rehearsing your responses, or asking for feedback from someone that you trust. And then I will leave you with these final words. Assertiveness is the courage to stand up for yourself and speak your truth, tempered with the understanding that true strength is found in respecting the rights and feelings of others. It's about finding the balance between expressing your needs and maintaining harmony in your relationships, knowing that your worth is not diminished by setting boundaries or advocating for yourself. I want to thank all of you for being here.